thought I'd show you what I got for $55, including postage. It's Märklin and it's a little bit rough, but it was cheap and it's one I don't already have. And according to Cole, I've got a 3099 version 2, 1977 to 87, with this running number on the side on a flat surface. And it's Deutsche Reichsbahn version, so it's pre 1948, I think, and it has the old original riveted tender. Now, I knew that it was in bad shape, but I like a challenge. But it was listed as being Harmor, which would have made it a DC model, but from the photos with this I could tell straight away that it wasn't. So on the body, scratches here, dings on the chimney, the elephant ears are bent and a little bit rusty. There are paint specks all over, but otherwise, and obviously dirt. See, there's a bit of a kink in the running board in this area, but the plastic parts are there, the pumps, and it doesn't seem to have any brakes. There's a spider in there still. The tender is in very good shape, it's just a bit dirty. No real rust, except a little bit on the coupling here. The lamp's intact. Little thin piece, the doors here are intact, steps are there. This one's a little bit wobbly. Probably leave that as it is, it might break off if I try to return it. Now, there's a lot of fluff and dirt in the gears. The wheels were not quartered properly and a little bit jammed. I'm not putting any power onto it until I've taken it apart and cleaned it. And the return crank here is snapped off. So the other half is still mounted there, but that part there is jammed, so that doesn't turn. That's probably why it broke. And that rod is quite crooked, so it definitely had a misalignment and it just jammed up. So I recently did a 3098, which is the same model but with a different tender and different lettering, and it had the problem that the wheels were loose on the axles, like this one here. So if I hold this side, like that, shouldn't have that much play. And if they're not quartered properly, it jams. But all the parts are there, except for this broken piece, and I think I should be able to solder that once I've freed it up. Failing that, I've got a random valve gear rod assembly here. I'm not sure which engine it's from. Might be a 3047. This I know is an F800, and the mounting bracket is different. So at the front, that part is different, so it's come off of a different engine. But anyway, I've only got one of these and it's got an intact piece, but that rod is too long compared to this one. So a couple of millimeters, so I can only really use this piece if I can't solder that piece. So that's my little project for the next little while.